Times Radio sponsors TalkTV weather.
They discovered some white powder in the White House. Apparently the hazmat-suited search party were heard to shout, "We found cocaine!" And then somebody went, "Yeah, wasn't Hunter here at the weekend?"
Yeah.
Good morning and welcome to the Independent Republican Mike Graham right here on Talk TV. It is, of course, the place to be for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. This morning, we've got a brilliant array of guests for you. We've got Frank Furedi, author and sociologist. We've got Laura Dodsworth, author, journalist, and, of course, independent woman. She's got loads to say to us. Richard Tice is here as well. He's going to give us the lowdown on why the European Union are absolutely hell-bent on making the migrant crisis worse. What they don't want to do is allow Britain to repatriate any of those poor lost souls who claim to have been fleeing from the dangers of France, Spain, Germany, Italy, Belgium, Holland, the Netherlands even, and all points east of basically Calais, because it's not very nice there, apparently. They have to seek refuge in Britain. The Vivi Stockholm is back in the news, of course, as well. The NHS is also in the news, because not only have we just finished with the latest junior doctor strike, but we're now hearing that 60% of patients at the busiest NHS trusts have been stuck in the system for at least 18 weeks. And loads more people are waiting for cancer treatment than ever before. Also, we'll find out about the neo-colonialists, because colonialism is now being blamed for all manner of things. And then, of course, there's Donald Trump. Once again, yet another load of indictments handed down by the democratically run, well, when I say democratically run, I should say Democrat-run judiciary in the United States of America. This time, it's Georgia's turn. The state of Georgia has apparently charged Donald Trump with the most serious charges he's ever faced, since the last most serious charges he's ever faced. We'll be bringing you the latest on all of that. Also, of course, we'll find out what on earth is going on in the world of net zero. Also, Oliver Whitfield-Miocic, our man on the English Channel boat, is going to be reporting into us. He's been out and about this morning, seeing what he can see. He's had his telescope and his trusty hat on to see what's happening. I'll bet you $10 to $1 million that basically there's an awful lot happening. We had yet another record number of migrants arriving over the course of the weekend. Why? Because they can. Why? Because they know they won't be kicked out. Why? Because they know they'll be given a warm welcome by all those idiots from Care for Calais, standing about with blankets and hats and, you know, welcoming messages and hot water bottles and all the rest of it. 0344 499 1000 is the number. Never mind the big cat sighting in Staffordshire. If you see it, I want you to call me. There's a puma on the loose, according to the Daily Star. So if you see something that looks a bit like a puma, you know what to do. 0344 499 1000 is the number. This is the Independent Republican Mike Graham. Let's get it on. Welcome to the Independent Republican Mike Graham, the home of common sense, and no less. And not just because it comes from me, but because it comes from all of you as well. We've had quite the last 24 hours, haven't we? Rishi Sunak, I think, is still over in California, enjoying his summer holidays. Keir Starmer's been up in Scotland, telling them all that he wants to leave the European Union. He's never going to go back, and he's very happy with Brexit. But that, don't worry, he's going to fix everything else. Well, if you believe that, I've got some swampland in Florida to sell you. But let's kick things off this morning with Professor Frank Furedi, author, sociologist, of course, as well, because there's a new report which has been commandeered by the Daily Mail, in which Health Trust documents have revealed that it's not actually our fault that the gender mix-ups are happening all over the place. It's not really our fault that men and women don't get along. It's not really our fault that adults can't make sense of the world. It's all the fault of, guess what, colonialism. Frank, a very good morning to you.
Good morning. But, you know, it is our fault because we're responsible for colonialism.
Well, you might be responsible for it. I don't take any responsibility for it at all.
You don't. Well, neither do I. But the narrative is that if you are a man, a heterosexual man, possibly white, over the age of 20,